But by the time he was in range of my blade, his hand was at my throat. His grip was gentle, with just enough pressure to let me know that he had won. He had used my most powerful spell against me. I concede. I was frustrated, disappointed, and envious of the man who stood in front of me. But more than anything, I realized I was relieved. Relieved that he wasn't truly my enemy. Because I knew that had he considered this a real fight, I wouldn't be alive. Arthur, the lance, the general, the white core mage, was at that moment only a boy who had lost his father.
My eyes flew open, all three of them, as my mind went back to the moments before I finished casting World Eater, when I felt an alien presence watching me, almost as if some greater deity, a true god, had arrived to witness my lowest moment and judge me by it. I hadn't known who it could have been at the time, but now, Arthur Leywin.
The spear spinning around to thrust backwards, but it slipped from his fingers as he instead stumbled down to a knee, his jet-black eyes staring up at me in despair. "You want to know what I've become?" I asked, driving my blade through his neck. "God killer should be appropriate." I knew what these beings were. Winsome had told me about them long ago. The wraiths.
Well, there were rumors that a battle group of wraiths was destroyed on the other continent.
You must be my welcoming committee. We are here to eliminate a threat, not engage in witless banter. Oh, come on, Richmo. We hardly ever get to have any fun. If it is true that this one killed Cadell, we should have some fun with him before releasing him to the oblivion of death. Oh, I think he wants to be one of us. Look at his little horns. Cadell must have been sauced on elder nectar to let this skinny lesser best him. Enough. You demean yourselves. We will waste no more breath on you, lesser.
It had seemed a near impossibility when Grey had defeated not one but 2 scythes, before immediately escaping the High Sovereign himself. But to slay 5 wraiths?
Agrona has exhausted my patience.
Now, looking at these once friends and allies, each of them ready to lay down their lives to protect Kezis' lives, I made a decision. If they did not value their lives, then neither would I.
Darkness. I was floating, hovering in reflectionless black. There was nothing else. No sound, taste, smell, touch. It was peaceful at first. I felt like I was both nothing and everything at the same time. I was a tiny speck in a vast universe. Yet nothing else existed aside from me. As time passed, though, I recalled more of what I was. I was Gray, King Gray.
I like the way you kiss me. I can tell you're listening. I can tell it is. Not trying to be romantic. I hit it from the back just so you don't get attached.
One to be a murderer who will unleash death. One to be a monarch whose crown will weigh heavy. And one to be mad whose ideas will change time.
I couldn't let the wraiths retreat. Not even one. They all had to die. Grinning and burning, I laughed. A single, long, mirthful, insane laugh as the last of the wraiths, a grown-as supposed Asura killers, fell before me.
Everything that made me was intrinsically, inseparably linked to him. We were one and the same. My life felt like a dream yet to happen. My death like the beginning after the end.
So you are Ivy, right?
Ivory, sir.
Ivory? Mr. Pierce says to stop playing and come get ready for work.
decide to proceed with the war, I really hope to meet you again, Uto.
At least 50 men, trained Alacrian soldiers and mages, had just fallen before Arthur in the blink of an eye. My brother hadn't even been scratched. I'd seen him fight before, raining down spellfire on the mana beast hordes that attacked the wall. But this was different.
I still got PTSD, motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me, nigga, boom! I'm really like that, and your best work is a life pack, nigga. Prince outlive my jet, nigga, boom!
There are no dragons around to save you this time, boy. I'm glad you're here. You shouldn't be. Clan Vritra or Clan Indrath, it didn't matter. These Asuras were all the same. They didn't care for the peace and well-being of the Lessers. If anything, they were even more violent and greedy. With Ether, I could rewrite reality itself. It was only a matter of learning how. Then, these gods would see what I was really capable of. Me, his jet-black eyes staring up at me in despair. You want to know what I've become? I asked, driving my blade through his neck. God killer should be appropriate.
Yes, I'm racist.